Everybody, it's November 8th, 2018. Gonna just show some of the trades real quick from today. Got a good little impulse wave here around 9:35. Pullback, A wave, little bounce there. And I didn't like the way it was acting, got out at break even. Took a little bit of a re-entry here as I saw it starting to break below this low. About a 22 tick trade there. Okay, after this trade we started looking like we were getting some upward buying volume coming in. Here's one I took just a couple of tick loss on. I didn't like it. And now if you see this, it came within one tick, maybe two ticks of hitting my stop loss, and then the trade started to work out. And that was a pretty good win there. After that, we started moving up. Took a trade here, not the best time trade. I didn't think it was going to kick back too much because we didn't have a lot of resistance immediately in the way. Got out at break even, and then it started to look like it was going to work out. Re-entered, which wasn't the best idea. And that was a loser. Thought this one might pan out. Re-entered long again. You can see it's not looking too good either. And that one stopped out. So it was a little bit down at that point on the day. All right, then it starts to look like it's really getting some upward momentum. And here's one that I was up about 25 ticks. I was holding for about almost 40 there. Because again, that's where I had my next levels at, and probably shouldn't have gotten so greedy because I broke even and it comes back down to almost 30 ticks and takes out my break-even stop. And again, tried to go back in. This is not the best trading, I got to admit. This one I decided to take a little bit of profit on. So back up a little bit after that one. Okay, saw another push going up, and again, when you look at the 2-minute chart, there's very little resistance until you get up into this level. I did have a yellow line here that indicates what I call a speed bump, where I expect a small bounce, but with enough order flow, I anticipated would get through that. You can see it. This price action isn't doing what it usually does. And I get stopped out again, so kind of frustrating, but that's just how it went. All right. Started seeing a downward push. That one was worked out. That was a winner. Entered that. Another winner there. That one you can see I broke even, then I said, you know what, I'm being a little wimpy. I'm going to take a very small stop on this one if I get stopped out. And then it worked out. And that was my last trade of the day. I didn't feel I was doing real well, and I was pretty happy to be up decently. So that's it for today.